If you're thinking about buying the Sony SRS-XB13, hold on for a second because I'm about to reveal some surprising truths that might just change your mind. This little speaker promises extra bass, waterproof durability, and a whopping 16 hours of battery life, right? But here's what surprised me. It's not all smooth sailing with this compact powerhouse. In fact, there's a handful of issues that serious buyers need to know before they hit that buy button. I'll break down exactly what you need to know, and trust me, it's not just about deep, punchy sound. Let's dive deeper, but if you think this review is going to be another boring list of specs and bland praise, think again. By the end, you'll be equipped with every bit of knowledge to decide if the Sony SRS-XB13 is right for you or if you should run, no, sprint, in the other direction. So is this speaker the perfect on-the-go gadget for your outdoor adventures or just another overpriced piece of plastic? Keep watching. First, who is the Sony SRS-XB13 for? If you're someone who wants a portable speaker to slap into your backpack and take to the beach or the gym, it's designed with you in mind. Compact size, lightweight, with an included multi-way strap so you can literally hang it anywhere, from your bike to your hiking pack. It's also great for casual Bluetooth music streaming and hands-free calls. But be warned, if you're an audiophile chasing mind-blowing sound quality or someone expecting premium bass, this might not be your dream machine. Now let's talk sound. Sony boasts extra bass technology in this tiny speaker, claiming deep, punchy sound that fills the room despite its small size. In real life, the bass is certainly present, but don't expect to shake your car windows or blow out your eardrums. The sound diffusion processor helps spread music far and wide, creating a wider stereo effect. That's cool, but I noticed it struggles in noisy environments. At louder volumes, the clarity dips and the highs become tinny. It's good for casual listening but falls short if you're picky about detailed audio fidelity. And here's where the twist kicks in. Despite the extra bass claim, I felt that bass was sometimes muddled. It's like someone ordering a double espresso, but getting instant coffee instead. You get some punch, but it's lackluster and inconsistent, especially with bass-heavy tracks like hip-hop or EDM. Not that I'm blaming Sony entirely. It's tough to cram powerful bass into such a small device. But if you want booming bass as advertised, temper your expectations. Onto the build quality and design. The SRS-XB13 has an IP67 rating, meaning it's both waterproof and dustproof. Yes, you can take it to the pool or beach without sweating the elements. This is a huge plus for outdoor lovers. The rugged exterior feels solid, though it's plastic heavy, which is expected at this price point, around $58 on Amazon. The strap is a nice touch, making portability easy without having to clutch it in your hand awkwardly. Battery life claims up to 16 hours, which is impressive. In tests, it generally holds up well, lasting a full day of moderate use. The USB Type-C port is another welcome upgrade, allowing more modern and faster charging compared to older micro-USB ports. But the charging time isn't lightning fast. Expect to wait around 4 hours for a full charge. Also, no quick charge feature, which would have been a game changer. One of my biggest gripes, and it's worth mentioning early, is the Bluetooth connection stability. Sony uses Bluetooth 5.0, which theoretically offers better range and fewer dropouts. However, I experienced occasional connectivity hiccups if my phone was in my pocket, or if I moved too far from the speaker. The dropouts aren't frequent, but enough to be annoying during critical listening moments or when making calls. Speaking of calls, the speaker does double duty with a built-in mic for hands-free calling. In theory, convenient for conference calls or chatting on the go. In practice, the mic quality is mediocre at best. Your voice sounds distant and sometimes muffled, so I wouldn't rely on it for important business calls. It's more of a bonus than a reliable feature. All right, time for a quick joke to lighten the bass-heavy mood. Why did the speaker go to therapy? Because it couldn't handle the sound pressure. Okay, back to business. As for stereo sound, the SRS-XB13 allows you to pair two speakers for a wider stereo experience. That's pretty cool if you happen to own two of these or want to buy a second. The setup is straightforward via Bluetooth pairing, and it does enhance the listening experience. But remember, you're doubling your investment for modestly improved performance. Now, let's talk design a bit more. This speaker is so lightweight and compact, you could toss it in your cup holder or hang it from your backpack. It really hits the portability mark, which is a huge win for casual listeners who hate bulky gear. But sometimes, the compact size feels like a compromise. For example, the buttons are quite small and a bit fiddly, especially if you have larger fingers or gloves on. Not a deal breaker, but worth knowing. Another interesting twist. Sony claims the SRS-XB13 offers sound transmission ranging from 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. That's the full audible spectrum for humans. But realistically, its tiny drivers mean those frequencies don't translate perfectly. Lower bass frequencies are weak and sometimes distorted at higher volumes, while treble frequencies can be painfully sharp. So while specs look great on paper, real-world performance is more middle of the road. So what's the bottom line? If you're looking for a budget-friendly, ultra-portable speaker that you can take anywhere without fear of rain or dust, this fits the bill. It's great for casual music lovers, hikers, beachgoers, or anyone needing a rugged speaker that's easy to carry. The battery life is solid, and the multi-way strap is genuinely useful. However, if you're an audiophile craving rich, detailed sound or require impressive bass, the Sony SRS-XB13 won't deliver the punch you may envision. Additionally, Bluetooth hiccups and mediocre microphone quality are issues to be mindful of. For slightly more money, competitors offer speakers with clearer sound and better bass performance. Oh, and one last joke before you click away. Why don't speakers ever get lost? Because they always know the sound direction. Corny. Yes, but just like this speaker, it tries its best to find the right signal. In conclusion, while the Sony SRS-XB13 has its faults, it's versatile and dependable enough for everyday casual use. The compact design, waterproof durability, and decent sound quality for the price make it an attractive choice for outdoor enthusiasts on a budget. Plus, that 16-hour battery life means you'll spend more time enjoying music and less time charging. So if that sounds like what you need, check out the best price right now on Amazon. You'll find the link in the description below. Don't miss out on a speaker that balances portability, durability, and decent sound, all in one tiny package. Just remember to keep your expectations realistic, and this speaker won't disappoint. Thanks for watching and happy listening.